will, honestly. I will. Because
Nice.
Her BD's gone too far at this point for her to try and pick anyone else. And even
And that is
last
something.
patch, Sushi never really had a counter pick against anyone that ever really worked out well. So it's nice for her to just find another character this patch for her to commit to. Didn't exactly like Lloyd.
Yeah. So we are going to mains here. It's kind of like the same, or at least a similar kind of like feel to like Puff TV almost, where it's like as Puff, you are the one that's kind of like getting outranged a few times. So Dan will have to kind of employ that same mentality of like just patiently like weaving around these attacks here.
Yeah.
And bro, Sushi's not making it easy at all. It's just like throwing our hitboxes out the wazoo.
Yeah.
Taking the first stock right there with that back air as well.
The issue is, though, is that Chibi only has 2 jumps and doesn't have the greatest air mobility ever, whereas BD's air mobility can easily stack up with a lot of characters. And even though it's not on the level of Puff's, it's still very serviceable, and those multi-jumps will mean that Sushi can also space her own aerials in the air and not just Dan.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. No version off of that spear throw, but Sushi definitely is extending her lead as far as she can. Now and the way she's moving right now, like she's not making it easy for Dan to secure a kill. Up smash right there, that's gonna take it though. No problem killing on a stage like PC. Yeah. We did see Sushi trying to extend with a fair right there, but I wouldn't expect too many, chain combos coming out.
No, not really.
Considering that Puff is floaty.
Not really. Nice rest there.
Bear
And it's
rest.
still...
Nice. Yeah, that's a great setup. It's a little two-piece, but that two-piece is gonna go a long way because now you kind of
Maybe it's the buffs.
The difference is like way less.
Yeah. Maybe it's the buffs or maybe it's the advice everyone has told him, but everyone always said that Dan doesn't really go for those rests like that. But like what I'm seeing here, he's picking the right time to do it a lot of times.
Exactly. The reward is going crazy. Why would I stop? It's just like I'm getting so much out of it. That's something a lot of puffs do. Is like I don't think I've ever played a puff that's like too scared to rest. Even before the buffs. It's like Danick now, and then like Steven, and even some lower level puffs, like maybe like Baller too. It's like they really know how to get the most out of their rest, and since they know the reward, they're not scared to use it. Okay, getting some key fares. This lead is huge, bro. They didn't exactly secure the up smash. The up smash would have been crazy if he had a side plat, though. All right, a lot of careful play here. Ooh, and that upset's actually gonna take it. Another move you see kill a lot of the time. Yeah, and it's like Puff's not really gonna hit by confirms like up throw upper as well. It's almost like Puff's gonna be killed like just like straight back airs if anything.
Yeah. really difficult for Puff to kind of get those rinse repeat edge guards as well because BD does not really need to rush his recovery at all. But when a lot of other characters do.
Okay.
Another issue,
Playing it
honestly,
safe
for
here.
edgeguarding BD that Puff doesn't have is that the best way to edgeguard BD is with a meteor / spike. Well, actually, more specifically, a meteor because those are more accessible. But what happens with meteors is that meteors. What happens with meteors is that meteors take away 2 jumps when you meteor cancel them as a multi-jump character rather than 1.
Oh.
Yeah. And BD only has 3 mid-air jumps, I believe. So you could definitely eat up a lot of BD's recovery by hitting him with the meteor, even if the percent's not that high.
All right. While we've been talking though, Sushi's been kind of closing the gap in terms of percent. Oh, a little bit flop around that ledge, and Sushi's gonna snag the game. Let's see what kind of stage they go to. Because we did see a bigger stage like toss work out for Danick, and that seems to be his shorts right here. All right, so, playing it pretty even so far. I wonder who's gonna actually get the most out of these side platforms, if anything.
Yeah.
Because we did see both characters kind of go even in terms of like aerial momentum, right? So I really wonder how the stage is gonna work out for Danick, considering that it is his stage pick. It is a bigger stage though, and when you have a kill move like rest at your disposal, it's like you can easily punish diff compared to a character like BD. You're gonna have
Dan thought about it more. I don't know if Dan thought about it more. Besides, Toss wasn't banned. I'm gonna pick it because I think it's pretty known that Dan's favorite stage is Toss. So definitely a comfort pick. An SD there from Dan. But I think a flat is a good pick versus BD in general because, again, BD doesn't really have the free reign to use his amazing aerials at a shield drop and make them very safe. And especially with BD's full hop aerials being able to pressure shield on platforms as well, you're not really going to win the platform game versus this character. So picking a flat is definitely a good idea.
I see. Then they get a nice forward smash at the ledge right there. So we are even in percents right now. Well, not even in percents, but even in stocks. Hopefully Danny can continue. Oh my goodness. What a spot. Oh! And trying to get the most out of all these opportunities right here. Sushi's not moved though. Sushi's staying true to her good play style and staying focused.
I would like to see less side Bs for her because I feel like side B, when it's done, is a really easy window to invite Puff to pressure you. Because it's a good projectile. It's a good projectile with great reward, but it's very slow to throw out. And another thing, it is clankable. So if Puff goes for something like a Nair or a Fair at the same time, you side B, you've lost the interaction.
Or though, big kill right there. Yeah. Danny's so far getting some decent sub 100 kills here. And the power of clouds coming into play. Then not exactly dying to that down B from Sushi.
Went for a rolling read there, just gonna catch straight Parasol.
Definitely.
Alright. A little bit of an even game here. Yeah. Puff does not really get any Wall of Pain or anything on BD, but BD also does not really get anything on Puff. So it's all about what is it? It's all about who can play the safer neutral, and about at the kill percents who can keep a cool head.
Exactly. Which is all you need if you want to make it far.
They're up there, not killing yet, and I don't think that combo works anymore. So it's very tough on Puff to get those kill confirms. And I think when people talk about how much Puff dies, it's kind of like it's sort of an undersell, because yes, it's true. Because obviously Puff is gonna be dying the earliest to any strays in the game, like her and Pichu. But also, she falls out of any kill confirm. That's also what's really good. She falls out of so many kill confirms. Like, the only character that really still gets really good kill confirms on her that I can think of off the top of my head, Sheik. And, like, maybe Lucario still gets up till Abra. I don't know. I don't know how messed up he is.
Ooh, Mr. Grab. On the back here. Apologies. But yeah, Sushi is up a good bit right here.
Yeah.
That miss on the recovery from Dan has just completely shifted it to Sushi's side right here. Just some more chip damage and then a strong move, and it could be it for Dan in this game.
Down B not the greatest choice, and she feels it there because she loses her stock. A bit more patience from Sushi is needed in that scenario. But here you can start looking for your back airs and it'll kill. Yeah.
There you go.
Comme ça.
JV.
Do you know what comme ça means, Bird Brain?
I do not know what comme ça means.
Comme ça, it means like that in French.
See, that's something you get on the AFMT Extreme. Not only do you learn about SSF2, you learn a little bit of French as well.
Speaking of Danick, we got the... What is it? I'll tell you one thing about Danick. It does start with D and end with K. So...
The Danick Kong coming through here.
It's the Danky Gang. As a pick versus BD, I'll be honest, I don't approve. I get feeling not too great about BD Puff, but and also in the sense of I get why Dan picked, because it's probably his second best character at this point. Is DK?
Yeah, I feel like the diff in terms of like disadvantage though can be kind of big though, because as DK you are getting comboed like very, very much more easily.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make sure you're really playing your A game here.
Yeah, for me, I'm like, BD's too safe. It's too easy for BD to just rinse repeat you an advantage so that you don't get what you want. And every time you get a grab, you have to kill, or else, again, you're putting yourself vulnerable to the scenario. Great fair as a call out there, though. Has punch charged up. Let's see if he can get it off. Yeah, just going with these air stalls, trying to mix up timings.
You're also playing a kind of like a counter wall game against a character with a disjoint like BD.
Yeah, it's not really possible. Maybe we could try seeing some dash attacks, just break that space, have a little burst. Yeah, catching the arm there, too easy.
See, this where it starts getting bad, man. Where it starts getting bad.
This is a matchup Sushi has played before in this bracket and won.
Oh yeah, she had Kai in her pool, right?
Kai in the pool, yes. She went up against Star DK in her pool.
And if she beats the Star DK, then I don't know if she's faced by...
You can't DI out on the fair either, you will just die. No, that will not work on BD. Sushi getting her own combo here, but does not pick the right option out of the nair. And again, it's these scenarios where it gets really bad because you can't break through. You can't break through. BD's too safe. And it doesn't matter if BD doesn't get a long combo because
Oh my gosh. I grab.
BD will just be able to keep you in those cornered spots.
Yeah, dude. It's looking lost.
Great recovery from Sushi there. Great grab there, up throw, up air.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
and
Boom.
there goes the set. So Sushi is the one to go to winners out of this redemption pool.
Danny Danfy had some well fought game, but yeah, he does have